Hey everybody, hey, this is Dave Smith with Bitcoin Bulls here. I'm going to show some options trading, and so this is I think I've been doing it for about, this will be my fourth, a little bit over 4 years. So the idea is I've got cash up here, so I've got $68,785 in cash, and what options and these are Bitcoin options, it's selling or buying, selling somebody the right to buy or sell Bitcoin at a future different price. So that probably doesn't make any sense. But here, November 27th, so these are options that people can buy or sell on Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is trading at $8,630. So if we look around there, Bitcoin's in between these two. These things are called strikes. This 18,500 and 18,750, and there's calls. So if somebody buys a call, then they are buying the right to buy Bitcoin at a strike price. For example, if they bought the $18,750 call, then they're buying the right to buy Bitcoin at $18,750 on November 27th. And if somebody's selling the call, then they're selling the right to somebody to buy Bitcoin from them for $18,750. And so I've got cash, and so there's that same idea, but with puts. So if I sell somebody a put that expires on November 27th, then I am selling them the right to sell me Bitcoin at $18,750. So if Bitcoin goes below that, then they would definitely want to sell it to me at $18,750. Because, like, for example, if Bitcoin goes to 16,000 and they can sell it to me for $18,750, then they're profiting $2,750. So that's a little primer on options. And the reason I like them is because I like holding Bitcoin. So if I sell somebody the right to sell them Bitcoin, and I have to, if I have to buy that Bitcoin, then that works for me. But they can also expire worthless, in which case I collected the premium for selling them that right. Okay, so let's get into it. So I've got this options calculator. So what this is these are strike prices and expiration dates. So we're going to put in 11/27 here, and it's going to auto update these. And then let's see, the price is 18,630. So you'll want to look around like the 18,000 strike, and that'll update these. So this is showing like the intrinsic value. So options, part of the option is the price of Bitcoin can already give it some what's called intrinsic value, but we need to plug in the current price of Bitcoin. So that's 18,620. So we're gonna plug in 18,620, and so we can see everything below 18,620 has an intrinsic value of 0. Everything above 18,620 has some intrinsic value because it's already above that price, so it already has some value. Then we're going to plug in the 68,785 into the cash amount available. 68,785, I think it was. 68,785. Yep. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to target about 100% premium. So we've got a couple strikes that we can sell. Maybe the 18,250, 18,500, 18,750 are some strikes that I can sell. So over here, I want to have an annual percent that's at 100. And I used to be like splitting. I used to split the bid and the ask, and give the split number over here to get a percent. But now I think I just want to target the percent. So let's plug in some numbers. So we got 18,000, 18,250. Let's see what we can do. I think I'm going to shrink this a little bit. There we go. Oops. Okay. So let's see if we put in 400. And actually, one of these days I'll put in a formula so I can, instead of guessing at these numbers, just plug something in. Okay, so if we sell the strike at $355, that's 100% annual return on investment. So let's go put in some sell orders at 355. We could also get, see, there's a big spread here. So people are asking to buy this at $201, and people are selling it for $650. So that's called a big spread. So we're going to put our order in, what do we say, $355. So contracts on this platform, LedgerX, 100 contracts is one Bitcoin. So we're going to sell that. We want to make sure it's the put, 1127. Make sure all that looks good. And then this will tell us how much USD that would be. So it'll take our if that order is filled, it'll use $18,000, and then boom, we've got our order in there. And then what I'm going to do, this is a new thing for me, but I'm going to put another sell in there, maybe at like the $400 level, just in case this 355 gets filled. Then maybe the $400 one will get filled, and so if the $400 one gets filled, we'll be making 112% annual income, and then maybe we'll put one like at 450. And someday I'll have this automated in code instead of doing these guessworks. Okay, so there we got some cells. And let's go to this 18250 strike, and we'll do a similar thing. 18250. Okay, so I'm gonna go to 360 or something, and we see boom 360. Boom, we got 100% annual interest. So I'm going to put in a sell of 360, which actually seems kind of silly because it's just about the same price. So, you know, if somebody's got on the buy side, if they can buy one for 355 or 360, that 355 deal is probably not particularly compelling, would be my guess. And then I'll do the same thing where I'll sell some at 400 and 450. Oops, that's not what I want to do. 450. So if this gets filled, you know, I'd get $450, and it would lock up $18,250 until next Friday, November 27th. And you can see these yellow over here means I've got the best price there. If these orders start getting filled, then I would put in buys, and I would try to buy them back maybe today. So I could then try to resell them again. Maybe we'll try 370 for this next strike. And this strategy, I've been doing it for about a year. So I've got some calls that I sold. If we look at my positions, so these are all actually done, except for this 12,000 call here. So on September through October, I was selling this at a pretty good premium, but it was a $12,000 call. So I'm actually under, like I made money on it, but I also lost out because I'm selling Bitcoin at 12,000 and the price of Bitcoin's at 18,000. So I'm losing out on there's about a Bitcoin and a half there. So I'm losing out on about $27,000, I think. Right there. Well, I guess 27,000 minus 12,000 minus the premium. So I'm losing out on $14,000 or something like that. But that's always like an opportunity cost. So anyways, yeah, so my annual returns, I've been doing this for about a year. September 3rd, 2019, deposited 10,400, deposited another 10,400 September 5th. 9,000 October 15th, and 23,000 October 22nd, because this thing seemed to be working, cranking out money. So it made 122% on the money. The total value is 82,000. Oh, okay, yeah, that's percent of the year. So annual return is 56%. The increase is $29,000, and oh, actually that number's not right. Sorry, I gotta plug this in because the cash there is boom. cash is 68,000. So yeah, so I've may increase the value of this account $33,451, 63% return on an annual basis of 52%. And now I'm targeting these 100%, so that annual return's actually been going up quite a bit. So that was an aside. Let's get back up here. What were we doing? 18,500. Okay, we already did that. So let's do this 18,750. 18,750. So this one's already in the money. So maybe we'll do like a 500 here or something. So that gets us to 100%. So like $500 on this guy. And that'll actually put us at a really good competitive price. Which is like half of what somebody else is offering to sell it for, 1,100. So actually, this has been a problem with this strategy where it's been making a lot of money, but Bitcoin's been going up so much that on an opportunity cost basis, it's been kind of losing or not capturing as much of the upside. And so I've been thinking about selling these higher puts, and I'd like to own Bitcoin and be selling calls to capture some of the call upside and the call premium, and that would have performed better. Whereas from September 19th, when I bought in through or September of 2019 through September of 2020, the Bitcoin price was about flat. I think it was like 10,400, maybe did like 12,000, kind of in that range, and it was down for a lot of the year. I think it got down to like 3,500 in March, and was at 6,000, maybe 7,000 at the beginning of the year. So this strategy outperformed Bitcoin for a year, but then it's gotten crushed lately, and maybe I need to adjust. In an up market, maybe like in a down and flat market, the strategy I was using was good, but now maybe there's some adjustment that could happen. And so thinking about selling these. Okay, well, I think that's pretty good. So I'm not going to get too far out into the money here, but maybe I'll do that on my own. But I'll think about that. So this is the trade blotter. This shows like what people are actually buying and selling things at, what's clearing the price or what's clearing market. Here, this open interest. There's 194 of these $18,000 options. Oops, I don't know why that bar is up there. It's kind of annoying. It's like super annoying. And these strikes were already there. These 250, 500, 750 strikes, those are all new. So that might be why there's no open interest on them. But we can go look and see like what these 18,000 calls were selling for. So we're gonna just do a filter over here on the trade blotter, and we're gonna filter for puts. Expiring the 27th, strike 18,000, and apply. And so you can see on November 20th, which I guess was today. So somebody, they traded at $201 about 26 minutes ago. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to be active today, but it was. This filter thing is new and it's very handy. Oh my gosh, and you can see this big price swing here. So, this afternoon at 1 o'clock, this same thing, sold for $700, and then, or even at 4:30, $700, and then just a half hour ago it was selling for $200. So that's a huge differential. It's kind of making me wonder if I should change my pricing here, because, if somebody's buying it for $700 and I'm trying to sell it for $355, maybe I could get another couple $100 on it. And over here, we're on this strike, we can see the order book. So these are orders that I placed, which I hope they'll be in yellow at some point. It'd be a nice UI improvement for this thing. But yeah, so I'm selling it, at $355, $400, $450, and then somebody else is at $650. But that's pretty interesting, to see that $700 thing across the ticker. I wonder if I should change my my price. But anyways, I think that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See ya.